So it's definitely a holistic review. The committee looks at everything, all the criteria, and they're weighted, they're weighted fairly equally. The academic performance, it shows that you can succeed in the legal education, especially where it's more rigorous. It can be more rigorous here in the US. Your work experience shows that you have used the practical application of what you learned in the classroom. And so I would tie that back to the personal statement showing that you have not only, made the grades, or maybe you didn't make the grades, but how it ties into, your work experience and what you've been doing since, and that you can succeed. So I would say the weight is equally important. We don't hyper fixate on just one thing and say, oh, this is great or this is not so great. Have to look at, overall the applicant and each of the, aggregate parts as a whole person.
That's wonderful. Chris, your thoughts on that?
I think especially with the professional practice versus the grades, it really gets into that dichotomy, that juxtaposition between theory and practice. And so we're really looking for that blend. We keep using the word holistic because that's exactly how all of us would evaluate this. So we really look at both. And I would say the professional experience is important. I really value that because it gives me great insight into what's this person been doing? What are they hungry for? How could we as a school help them to get to where they want to go?
Excellent. Liz?
Yes, I find the resumes are helpful to read when I read applications for admission, just to give me a sense of the balance between education and work. And the resumes can help me understand a little better the kind of work that you've been doing in these different settings. And it doesn't have to be legal work, but sometimes those skills that you're using in those different jobs could be useful in your LLM education. So don't forget to include a resume that's succinct but also detailed about what your experience has been professionally.